Ian, win over Watford, how are you feeling?
Yeah, and I'm pleased. Again, we've gone behind, but the character to come back from being 1-0 down, and the most pleasing thing I think is to see some of the for the academy boys that are coming through to be first teamers eventually is really good. And listening to some of the senior players in there, impressed in how impressed they are with the academy boys coming through, which is a massive bonus, which is what we've tried to put together, with Dean and myself and the coaches. We spoke a lot over the last sort of 6-8 weeks in terms of where the club is, and I think the club is in really good hands at the moment in terms of the boys that we've got and the boys that we're bringing through. It is going to be rosy for the future. There's going to be some hiccups, there's going to be some ups and downs, and we've got to make small steps. But I was really pleased tonight in what I see, and again from being 1-0 down to come back and win 2-1, and then in the last sort of 15-20 minutes we had eight players out there with no first team experience whatsoever. Was a massive bonus. But again, it's the quality of football they show and the level of experience for such young lads. And remember, some of these are only just 17, so very, very positive from that side of it.
And obviously 2 goals today, a goal last week here, but we're yet to score at Clarence Park this season, not from a set piece. Is that worrying to you, or just?
No, not at all, because we've been training mainly on building fitness levels up. From now until the first game of the season, that we will be changing a lot of the stuff that we do. So a lot of it will be a lot shorter, a lot sharper, and a lot of the work we'll do is on finishing, crossing, finishing, and everything. So, in open play, we've hit the post again today. In open play, we hit the post on Saturday. So there's things there that have been good. Zane's coming back now to the level we know he is. I thought he was very, very bright for 20 minutes in the first half. We just changed our shape slightly just to try and get him in the game, and we got him in the game, and he caused them lots of problems. As I say, the only thing is I would say a couple of occasions where we've had really good opportunities before we know where we are. We're been counter-attacked, and they scored 1 goal and nearly scored a second. So they're things that we have to make sure we've got them in place as well, because when we're on the attack, we was at our worst today, and we've got to be careful we don't do that. But lots of positives, lots of things that we can improve on, and we'll do that before we go into this weekend again. And we've got 2 games, which will be great for the academy boys, but also great for the senior lads to get 90 minutes under their belts.
And obviously, a few Watford first teamers in there today. I noticed Hugh had Will Hughes around him a lot of the game. How good is it to see the academy lads up against the likes of those playing in the Premier League?
Well, it's great. Not only that, obviously Will's got Will Hughes around him, but he also had David Noble around him, and I think David Noble in the second half with young Aaron in there was excellent. Great experienced head, and it helped all the young lads. But it's great that we can have people like Will Hughes here. He's a Premiership player who's built a big career for himself. But it was great for the people of St Albans and the people of Watford to see him playing here tonight. And I don't think he let us down. He showed some really good touches. Played with a smile on his face, which is really important. But obviously it helps some of our lads that they're playing against people like that.
And of course, you mentioned the people of Watford, over 500 here tonight. How good is it to see that coming back?
Well, it's great, and especially in the second half there. I mean, some of the noise coming from behind the barrier there was fantastic, and that's what we want. And and at the moment, hopefully they're seeing some football that they're enjoying. Hopefully they're seeing some big development taking place off the pitch in terms of the stuff that's happening in and around the ground, but also in things that are happening on the pitch. So hopefully they've enjoyed it, and hopefully they'll come back in time for the next game, which hopefully is going to be a bit quicker than we expected.